it becomes wrong, because at the end of the day, you cannot maintain that lifestyle anymore. You have now set a standard that is too high for you. And you deep inside, you know that I'm only doing this for sales.
Yo, what's up, guys? Bringing you guys another episode of Market Masters. I'm just joking, guys. I'm just joking. The seating arrangement
Feels like a market master.
it does feel like a market master. Nah, guys.
I'm ready for the first question.
No, guys, we're bringing you guys another episode of Industry Chats podcast, where we sit down and discuss all things financial, markets, and anything pertaining to the industry. My name is Nqobile Tembane, and I'm sitting down with my amazing co-host.
My name is Givens Kgasi.
Yeah, simple.
Simple and straightforward
Yeah.
today. We don't have time to waste.
Yeah. Then we got Jay in the building.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get some homes going for the CEO.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, guys, we're back. Another week. Another episode. Yeah. How are you?
You're sharp.
Sharp.
Yeah, I'm interesting. Last time Ghosty said, Kunjo, what did he say? What did she say?
Last week's episode was master. Yeah, I know. Public service announcement. There will be no part 2.
Yeah, you're going to make people angry. There will not be part 2 of what?
Of trading psychology with MJ Givens.
Okay, and why is that?
Yeah. Details to follow. I think we're talking about it needs to be an in-person event, actually.
Oh yeah. But we're working on something.
Yeah, no, we are 100%. So there won't be a part 2 here.
Yeah, but we're working on something, guys. Like we said last time, subscribe on my YouTube channel, Trade with MJ Givens. The link's down there.
Yeah.
Check the description there. Go subscribe there. You'll get more content of that, because remember, Industry Chat can only give you to a certain extent. We've got a lot of things to cover and to have, for some people, masterclass can be for them, and you have people that wants to find out more about current situation, and that's what Industry Chat is all about, guys. So we kind of have masterclass but yeah, check out my personal YouTube page, Trade with MJ Givens Kgasi there, and yeah, you get more content of that.
Man, and you guys have been saying MJ should have his own channel. MJ does have his own channel. So go check it out. And you highlighting something, because last week we had some sort of like a masterclass kind of thing. And I believe on your channel there's going to be live trading. You're also gonna be having a masterclass
every week.
Every week
we're gonna be dropping a masterclass. So every week we're gonna have a moment where you're gonna be having your notebook and you'll be taking some notes, and you get to trade with me live as well. So yeah, guys, and I'll also be here. So I know some of you are like, and then so yeah, you're gonna see me a lot. I think there's more work that we need to do. And but I think we're ready, man. I've got a powerful team behind me, so that's why I'm comfortable. I'm ready.
OctaFX has launched a renaming campaign and rebranded as Octa. The campaign aims to showcase the brand development, including diversification of trading instruments for clients and implementation of new product features to make trading clear and accessible for everyone. OctaFX is changing their brand name to better match the variety of financial services they offer. Beyond just Forex, they also offer commodities, stock indices, and cryptocurrencies as well. Octa remains a reliable global Forex trading platform. Since 2011, it has offered a high-end trading experience to more than 40 million trading accounts in 180 countries. To celebrate Octa renaming, I'm going to give you the TTSA promo code TOPTRADER for 100% bonus to your deposit. The link is in the description. Trading made clear with Octa.
Yeah, Wena, how are you? How are you?
I'm exhausted right now.
I can imagine.
I'm tired. This is actually the third shoot of the day.
Yeah.
shooting in the evening, and it's nighttime right now. It's not the usual shoot. We
Yeah.
had you guys know we shoot on Thursdays usually, but yeah, we had some. Yeah, we basically reshooting that other episode. if I can just put it like that, I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had guests come onto the show, but we just need a reshoot for that. So yeah, but because guys, we want to give you guys the best content ever.
Sure.
We want to give you guys quality stuff, guys. We
Yeah.
don't just want to slapdash anything
Yeah,
and give it to you guys. And yeah, guys, I'm wearing the same clothes tomorrow. Like I said,
Yeah.
it's the third shoot for the day. And yeah, I was shooting a Market Masters interview. I'm excited for you guys to watch that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Female trader, Ruth.
Okay.
A lot of people actually know Ruth, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
They actually know Ruth in the industry. She's been in the industry. She's pushing. Hey, Maka, it's going to be very interesting. I'm excited.
Yeah. When is this dropping? Wednesday.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. No.
You are mixing up your days.
No.
By the time people,
I'm talking about Market Masters.
yes, tomorrow.
Market Masters.
Today is Tuesday. MJ.
No, today is Monday.
Today is Tuesday.
Oh yeah, today is Tuesday. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
so that's that. I'm, like I said, I'm exhausted, but we're still pushing. We're still giving us content. Really excited for next week. Not next week, the week after, because
Hartess.
Yeah, the episodes start dropping in about 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
We gotta have a crazy lineup of traders. Let me rather say industry players.
Yeah. Sure.
Let me put it correctly. We have a crazy lineup of industry players.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited. Really excited.
Same here.
Yeah. We're gonna be on the water that side. Apparently, homeboy wants to jet ski that side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because MJ owns a jet ski. putting
You're
you on
putting me
blast.
on the spot now. The next thing is mentorship money. I'm only joking, guys. Yeah. But I think we need some time off. It's being a hectic 2023, I gotta say. We've been busy from January until now. It's just work after work after work after work.
It really is.
New projects, new content, trading to take care of, business to grow, scaling up the business. It's been a very busy 2023. But for me, I think the most memorable thing I would have about this year was, being part of the family of Industry Chat. Top Traders South Africa, guys. That's a highlight for me. That's a highlight. Look at the CEO there. He's putting some champagne there.
Pop shampoo.
So I'm grateful to be part and parcel of this experience. And there are some things that happens in your life. You might take them for granted, but certain doors open to open other doors.
Hey, that is so true. That is so true.
That's all I can say.
That is so true. And I know we always have personal conversations. And on the side, just you and I. And I know I'm happy you're here.
Yeah,
I'm extremely happy, and I know the people are happy as well. Everyone is just happy.
I'm hoping you're happy to have me here.
But
guys.
they've been saying.
Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
It's not even the end of the year, and already people are feeling grateful. I've been feeling so grateful lately. I think gratefulness has been so heavy on my heart because when you look around, you look at everything that's going on. Like the world is just going left, but we're able to come here week after week, shoot episodes, and provide knowledge to people, or provide access to information that people never had. And that means so much to me because that is the purpose of this platform. And to see the platform serving its purpose at its full can I say full capacity?
Yeah.
I mean, we're not there yet, but just seeing it work and function the way it's functioning right now. Like I'm so grateful. I'm grateful to my. If you guys don't know, by the way, the CEO is my brother. Yeah, and him and pushing. We've been pushing this since day one. But we'll talk about our story someday. I think
we need to have an interview with the CEO at some point, guys. You need to
No, I have a pending thingy. What do you call this? A pending invite to a podcast.
Yeah.
It's another trading podcast hosted by Ruan.
Yeah.
So I know I told him that, hey, when the time is ready, that's the first place I'm going.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because definitely he's been on this platform a few times already. So it's only right for me to go to a place where it's just like, him and I, we have conversations on the side as well. He's doing his thing. He's doing so well as well. So so one day.
One day is one day. You also get behind the scenes behind what we do, guys. I think it's one thing to watch a channel and see what the final product.
Yeah.
But there's actually a lot that comes with organizing all of this. There's a team that works behind the camera. I mean, we appear here and they don't appear, and they actually also do the work.
Yeah,
they make sure that we appear here and they advise us. Yeah, so I think one day we'll have an interview with the CEO. That'll be very interesting, guys. You see the person who's shouting at us every now and then.
And he's not kidding.
Yeah, I'm not. A lot of people think I'm kidding. And yeah, they like you said, we had shoots the whole day today, and it has always been do this, do that. No, that is wrong. Put this and yeah. So I think one day we'll have an interview with him.
Yeah,
we're gonna put him there.
Yeah.
And you're like, let's ask questions.
Yeah. So, as you guys can see, the title of the video is the state of the industry, and I think that's what we're going to talk about today. We are really privileged to be in a position where we get information to the back end of things, to have friends in the industry, to have conversations, find out, hey, what's going on, who's doing what, those kind of things. And it's actually quite crazy, the state of the industry. I know we spoke about the state of the industry a while back, but I was like, a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I think now we're just coming to check up what is happening.
Yeah.
And what's really going on in the industry. We've got IBs, we've got traders, we've got influencers. And I think right now we're also going to talk about influencers, because influencers are a very essential part of the industry. Yes, we know the way things are being done, it's not right. But the influencers are so crucial to this whole process, to this whole ecosystem of trading, especially the online media, or rather, let me say the online trading. Like I've said before, I feel like there's two financial markets in South Africa.
Yeah,
the guys at JSC and whatnot, and then the Instagram guys, and those the Insta guys are playing such a crucial role. Because if it was not for them, guys, let's be honest.
Yeah.
And the thing is, yes, I understand. A lot has been done. Very unfortunately, a lot of wrongdoing has been done. But when you actually think about it now and you just examine, we're here today because these guys chose a certain path. They chose to go preach the gospel of Forex.
Yeah.
And we needed those people to go to the ends of the earth and preach the gospel. Yes, they preached it with their own methods.
Yeah, sure.
The cars, the flashy lifestyle, whatnot. But I think time for that, I feel like time for that, yes, it probably won't come to a complete end, but I think people are starting to see past the gimmicks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think, we've seen a lot of things, and I gotta say that it will take somebody to come with a certain mindset, channel the industry the way it should be channeled. Guys, there's certain ways to do things. And at the end of the day is you can only sell until a certain point, then your product or your whatever you're selling is not sellable, because now people will see beyond you. And I always believe that something that you start with lies, it's going to catch up with you. There's a saying, Zula, but where literally water will get inside the house, and it will be too late now because you have displayed yourself as somebody who has made a lot of money. You make money anytime, and you never get broke. Do you understand? And one thing that people don't understand, that people who have money don't actually mean that the money is in their bank account.
Okay.
And that's one thing that we miss in this industry. We're thinking that because Elon Musk is worth this much, that's the money that is in his bank account, and that's not.
I mean, when you bought Twitter, now known as X, when you bought X, formerly known as Twitter, he had to go get loans.
Exactly. But he's a billionaire. So why couldn't he use his money? The money is not there. The money is somewhere else. The money is measured into the stocks, the portfolios that he's holding within certain portfolios. So the money is not there. And
so he's saying I'm a millionaire. Actually,
I'm sitting with a millionaire here, guys. So people are always thinking that, and one thing again about credit is we undermine the power of credit at times. Because credit is also one thing that you can use to grow wealth. Because you can't tax credit. You can't tax credit. It's not my money. I borrowed that money. You can't tax the money that I've borrowed. And rich people, they normally get into credit for that. They don't use their money. Their risk is limited.
Hey, now you're touching a topic that the people are having our heads about right now. When you say tax,
guys, the tax personnel is coming. I know we've been saying this, but maybe we can touch on certain things about tax. Just but we are not then authorized, we are not the authorized people to talk about this. But we can give you certain tips that we have used in the industry, in our business, in our personal capacity. Not to say tax evasion, but tax avoidance. Because, guys, tax evasion is another thing. But if you're smart, you'll utilize credit. Because remember, somebody once came to me and said, I want to buy a car. And I said, how much do you want to buy a car for? And he said, it's 100,000 rands. And I said, okay, fine. Are you going for finance? And he's saying, yes, I'm going for car finance. And so how long are you going to pay it? In 72 months. I said, okay, then do you think it's better to take a personal loan?
Okay.
Use that money for personal loan, buy the car cash. That way, if you are not able to pay back the money, there's nothing they can take from you. Guys, it's some of the things that we use. Because especially when you're running business, remember business is not guaranteed at the end of the day. That's why a lot of companies, they file for bankruptcy and all that. If things go sour, at least at some point you're protected. If you buy a car worth 100,000 and you can afford 100,000 worth of personal loan, you take the personal loan, you buy the car cash. It's in your names. If there's no money to pay back their loan for, they can only put you on credit bureau. But if you buy it on car finance, they'll take it. And then your score either way will be affected.
Either way.
You understand?
Whichever direction you go.
Whichever direction. So you lose the car, you lose your credit scoring. But if it's a personal loan, you still gain the car and lose only the credit score. The car stays with you. And you can sell it and start a new business.
Feel like there's a bit... Hey.
The CEO is pointing at me like, what are you doing?
The hawks now are like, hawks have entered the room.
Those are some of the things that you can use also for, a lot of things, even trading, to start the trading business, you can start it with a loan. If you have a good credit score, you can start a trading business and say, first 6 months, I'm going to, okay, fine. The first month, I'm going to ask for a loan. I get a loan. If you cannot qualify for funding because now, since we have this whole thing of prop firms and all that, utilize local banks if you have a good record, credit record. Get a loan, start your trading business with it. Then tell yourself, I'm going to pay it back like this. Have a trading plan and say, this is how much I need to pay back the loan for. You understand? So businesses, they start from loans.
Yeah. The thing is, I know there's always an option when you're signing up an account to register as a company, trade under a company name. Because I know a lot of us are so used to trading under our own personal names and whatnot. I think a lot of people really don't utilize that option, especially for tax purposes as well. Because when the money comes in, it rather clocking into your own personal account, it clocks into your business account.
Yeah.
And then right there already, just there on its own already there, it just kind of gives you a one-up, and then pay yourself a salary from that business. And then you kind of just limiting exposure to tax as well on a personal level as well. So think about it that way, you just pay yourself, hey, I know Goons say clocking 6 figures a month.
Yeah.
That 6 figures is going to the business.
Exactly.
And then you pay yourself a salary there. I don't want to mention how I do it because I'm below the tax. my personal self. I think that's how I think. That's how I do it.
But that's a smart way of doing things. I don't want to lie.
Yeah, because
your family and yourself, you are protected at the end of the day because you work for the business.
I do work for the business. So my salary for the business is extremely low. Just bordering around and then obviously I have another business that owns. I treat it as a holding company, which has everything, and then I do a lot of spending that side. I use it to spend and all that, and then I think it's just trying to find the smarter ways of doing stuff, and like I'm saying, guys, when Makumalo comes on to come and talk about these things, and these are just some small tips I got from her just in a small conversation we had. It's just like, okay, now do 1, 2, 3. I'm like, oh, okay, now I'm gonna do that. Start moving things.
Yeah, in a smart way, and there's nothing wrong about that, because at the end of the day, it's a system against a system. If there's a system that is put before you, create your own system to avoid the system. So. Yeah, I think when you do that, at least you don't have things like your couches being taken, your washing machines being taken, because you're like, look, I work for the company. So if you're going to attach something that fairly belongs to the company, that doesn't belong to me.
Yeah.
It also goes back to, I think, for those that are married or for those that aspire to be married, we normally take for granted this thing of marrying in community of property. Yeah, because I know some people, they have especially women, they would have a problem. Why do you want to marry me out of community? And you're like, there's certain things that I'm doing to protect you at the end of the day. Because if now I come with a good credit score and you come with a bad credit score, I'm feeling affected by just connecting with you.
100%.
If I have a bad credit score, you have a good credit score, we get married, I'm affecting you. But if it's outside, then it's your things and my things. But we know at the end of the day, guys, there are trust that you can create the trust that can fairly take care of the family, take care of the kids. The trust is running on its own. It's a separate entity at the end of the day. Whether you guys separate by death or by divorce, if kids are involved, they are protected at the end of the day.
That's true.
You understand? So there's just a whole lot of things that I think we as traders, we take for granted, because we just need to look at the future.
Traders are entrepreneurs at the end of the day. I've got my sister, cousin sister. She recently just got married. Yeah. And obviously the question was, did you guys sign in community, out of community? She's like, no, out of community of property. Because, hey, look, he's an entrepreneur. At the end of the day, the husband is an entrepreneur. So when you think about it that way, as traders, we really need to see it from that perspective. Is like, hey, if things go bad for the business, now all of a sudden, yes, you probably have an income coming in from trading every month, every now and then you're able to make withdrawals, and then things go bad, and then you can't pay for stuff, whatnot. Rather there just be a separation between the two, And I know for women, it's a very touchy subject for women. Trying to marry her out of community of property, it's very...
Yeah, because they're thinking of, most of them, they would think that you want to leave me at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And it's not about that. It's just mitigating risk at the end of the day. We're trying to minimize risk as much as possible.
Yeah.
So that our kids are protected at the end of the day. Because if SARS will come in here and take everything away from us, it's the kids that will be affected at the end of the day. And people also worry about, how do we pay tax? How do we get to pay SARS their money? It all depends if you fall within a certain threshold. Yeah. Right. If you don't, then you don't pay anything. And also it depends if you are running it as a school because people have educational content that they push and it brings forth money. People that are selling signals, they're selling courses, they're selling this and that. You can pay corporate tax because that's a tax on its own. It has nothing to do with your trading because that's an entity. So you can pay corporate tax for that, and it can be provisional. I mean, you don't have to pay it on a monthly basis, or it's a seasonal thing.
Yeah.
You pay it once off, and if your trading has not come under that bracket of paying tax, then you're not paying anything. But if this one makes a lot of money, you just pay that, and it's provisional tax. I think twice a year, you pay a certain fee depending on how much you make.
Yeah, that's
then you
true.
pay, then you're out. Yeah, because these are sensitive issues that we don't want to touch on.
Yeah, and it's very sensitive. Money is sensitive, guys.
Very.
Money is sensitive.
Yeah.
It's really sensitive. And yeah, I can also hear you also like trying to tread lightly there as well.
Yeah.
Because next thing tomorrow,
I know. MJ said we should do it like this, guys. And we are.
This is not financial advice.
I wanted to say that.
Please,
Guys. The next thing MJ said it like this. If you're gonna arrest me, you might as well arrest him. I heard it from him.
Next thing they don't know, there's so many moving parts to everything. So there's so many moving parts. So it's not as simple. It's not as clear as black and white.
Yeah.
It's not. So we might not get into all the moving parts because we understand it is not our place to give financial advice.
Yeah.
On the disclaimer that we have right here, there's something on that disclaimer. And I love it because we say, we state that, look, what is mentioned here basically is, I think I need to read it because I don't actually know, because I love what it says. Guys, please like, subscribe, don't forget.
Guys, road to 100. Remember, road to 100, 100,000. By the way, 100,000.
Next thing people are like 100.
Yeah, 100,000.
You guys said
we're sitting on 74,000, 74 point something.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, road to 100,000 subscribers. I know we can reach that before December.
Yeah,
I believe.
I believe 100%.
Do you believe with me? I believe.
So yeah, it says this interview contains general information which does not take into account your personal circumstances, and such information does not constitute advice nor is an invitation to public funds raising or whatnot. But the important part is that everything we say or what we just mentioned now does not take into account your standing, your financial standing. We don't know your circumstances.
Yeah.
We really don't. So yeah, guys. So hey, please, guys, go seek financial advice from a financial advisor. Yeah. State of the industry. Hey, we are going.
No, but I think it's also part of it. I think this, for me, it's also part of it because these are things that we fairly do not touch on a lot. Because at times we feel like the industry is going this way because of certain behavioral patterns and all that. But I think what we have touched on is also part of the state of the industry, where we have a lot of traders. SARS comes in, they take everything. Where we have a lot of traders, they take money from people. That's why we're saying banks are available for you if you have a good score.
Yeah.
Go take a loan. As we spoke of capital can be brought in by the bank to give you money, start the business there. How do we avoid the mistakes that people are keep on doing now? Because like I said off camera, it's one thing to talk about how the industry is looking like, and it's also another thing to say, how do we bring forth solutions?
Yeah. Definitely need solutions. Talking about solutions, so today we're still talking on sorry. I think delusion has become such a real thing. And I know a lot of people are now going to reference to TikTok video. Delulu is not the what is it? Not the Selulu. What? They're correct. Sorry, I'm not that deep on. Delulu is the Selulu, apparently. So obviously referring to the people being delusional about that. And we're actually having a conversation about a certain trader So, so at another broker, so that guy basically, he has a very good Photoshop team, according to unverified sources. I can't mention his name yet because my sources are not verified on that. But we suspect he has a good what do you call this? Photoshop person. You know, he's clean with it from bank accounts to whatnot. Hey, it makes everything looks nice. And he went to a broker sometime and you know it's what we've been told. You know, he believed the lie that he's withdrawing that much money, whereas in reality, the people at the broker were like, "Hey, chief, we just processed your 200 rand withdrawal, but
Instagram says something else.
Instagram says 200k, and now you walking up in here like we don't know." Hence, I say the guys at the brokers, they know the Jews, they know the real Jews for sure. You know, and you find that, you know, delusion becomes such a real thing in the industry. So many people are believing the lies that they are telling. Yeah. And now it's like, now that becomes your reality as a person, you know, and it's crazy. And like we were talking about with Isaac, it starts off just small. It starts off very small. One lie, it's like, let me post this demo account screenshots, make it seem like I'm making money. And that's where a lot of it starts, actually. Yeah. Because we don't have access to that. We need to sell something. Something needs to be sold. Now people are like, nah, just one screenshot. I attract people. I sell course. But when course runs dry, what actually happens? Because now it's like, I did it once before. It worked out. Now I need to go ahead. What's next now? Now, there's test accounts. People are using test accounts for the sake of, for the purpose of marketing. Yeah.
I think it also, I'm thinking of something. I don't know. I'm thinking of Skomota. Guys, I just thought of Skomota from Norway. For those who don't know him, Google him. You know, I just thought of something now. When we pose sitting next to cars, of which, don't get me wrong, I don't think there's any problem with it. But if you use that for marketing, I think the way in which we're trying to grab attention to people to start signing up and start trading, at the end of the day, it's going to catch up with us to say, we don't have anything to sell. Because I think we should stop having brokers for retainers, rather have maybe car shows to give us retainers. Because like almost every trade is posing next to a car. That's true. It's look, I don't have a problem with materialistic things. For some reason, you know, material at some point is nice. But don't use that to sell, and at the end of the day, it's also a lie. There's a lie behind it. I own this car, and you know it's not yours. You know, you post next to every car there is. Because of people who don't know that you don't actually own that car, you're going to attract traffic. Because they're like, oh, you're sitting next to a Ferrari. Oh, that's nice. This guy is a trader. Then people who don't know you are going to sign up for your mentorship because of they saw you next to a Ferrari. Yeah. But what happens after 2 years? They realize the Ferrari is not there. What do you say to them?
Even 2 years is a long time.
2 years is even a long time. 6 months down the line, they don't see that. And I think we are creating unnecessary pressure for ourselves. 2 years down, 6 months down the line, people are asking, where's the Ferrari? They see you Ubering. And I'm like, where's the Ferrari? Because we always see you next to a Ferrari. And now you have to dip in and look for another lie. You want to look for another car to pose next to? Maybe we should have a show, Pose and Post. You pose and we post it. Okay. So so like, how long will you lie? You know, you post next to an apartment. and it's not even yours. It's a luxurious apartment. You post the food that you eat. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. There's literally nothing wrong with that. But the only problem is when you use that for advertising, it becomes wrong, because at the end of the day, you cannot maintain that lifestyle anymore. You have now set a standard that is too high for you. And you deep inside, you know that I'm only doing this for sales. And if sales don't come in, who's going to maintain that lifestyle? Now, you're going to look for other things to make quick cash. Now I see mentorship is not coming in. Let me sell signals. Signals are not coming in. What more are you going to sell?
But let's not even go there from the people who jumped straight into signals, because guys, let's be honest, signals has a lot of money.
Definitely.
People don't understand that.
Yeah, definitely.
There's so much money in selling signals.
Yeah.
And it's easy money.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
Because you can buy signals from someone and sell them. You're just a broker.
Yeah.
You're a middleman.
Simple.
Buy signals, sell them.
Take it from the liquidity provider.
Yeah, you take it from the... You're literally taking it from the liquidity providers. Resell it. Yeah, and get a lot of people signing up. Every month they are paying a certain fee.
Yeah.
But how long will you do that? Because at the end of the day, if there is no liquidity provider, your source, you don't have a business. You understand? So you just have to think of it in such a way that, for me, business is all about sustaining yourself until a particular period of time. Yeah, because certain people, we know certain businesses are going to die off.
That's true.
That one, you can't shy away from it. When people started making CDs to sell CDs, they knew at some point it's going to, is it Blockbuster?
Yeah.
They were too arrogant for Netflix. When Netflix said to them, let's have a partnership, or let me sell you some of this, and like, no, we don't need you. And Netflix had something. Now, where's Blockbuster with their CDs? Who's using CDs now? No one is using CDs. So at some point, certain businesses will die because of the evolution of technology, you know. But now, with the pace that we are running with as traders,
I mean, and that's my concern right now. So many guys are closing down shops now.
Yeah, a lot of schools are closing.
And we were referring to the mentors, you know, guys are kind of stepping away from offering services, from offering mentorship.
Yeah.
Because the evolution, like you said, the evolution. Right now, getting a course is super. You're literally paying almost next to nothing.
Yeah, for that.
Because it's free.
Yeah, it's
easy to get a course for free nowadays. Guys, and thing is, I think right now we really need to kind of evaluate and see and weigh everything, guys, and decide if I'm paying this guy for a course. You can't just be paying for course alone. There must be added value now.
Yeah.
Now it's time for people to show that, hey, look, there's added value to my course. We're not just coming there for PDFs, fella, put it in a WhatsApp group, and we're done. And then call that mentorship just because they put you in a group with your peers there. Yeah. That is not mentorship. That is not me. I know, MJ, you're one. There's coaching, there's mentorship. Yeah. I know there's a difference there. But I think people just like, again, delusion. We've kind of taken the whole concept of mentorship and made it something that it's not.
Yeah, I think it also goes back to the reality of this industry. And a lot of people, they don't like it when we say this thing is not for everyone. We are not saying it's impossible for somebody to enter into a new thing, but for me, I think to do something that you fairly don't enjoy and don't like, it's going to be difficult. Yeah. We were speaking about somebody that is trying to copy this content. And we're like, if you do something out of your heart, because you got head and like, I want to do this, it's not going to work out. But if you do something out of a vision, no matter what it takes, you're going to put everything on it to make it work, you know? So it also goes back to people that, okay, myself, you just mentioned that I have people that I train and mentor and I coach them. Most of my time, what I've noticed is that most of the clients that I have, I do more coaching than mentorship. Okay. Yeah, because I've trained them. Some they come to me, remember, with information. And you see that after 2 meetings with this person doesn't need training. This person can trade. This person just needs somebody to encourage them.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story of a guy who was working for a tire company where you put tires, for a certain company. You come in, they change your tire, they put in the tire from the rim, and you know the drill. So this guy, he's good at it. He's been working for that company for more than 10 years. And there was a time he was supposed to take out the tire and put on the new one, and he couldn't. And they're like, okay, but you know this. This is what you sleep, what you eat. And it's like, you know why I cannot do this? Because there's no one watching me. If my boss could watch me do it, I do it better. Because somehow, him coming to me to discipline me when I do wrong is kind of encouraging me. That's where coaching comes in.
Okay.
So there's also indirect coaching, where people are just coaching you indirectly. Yeah. You see, when you were young, you do something funny, your parents give you a certain look. They don't have to say anything. It's just a look.
Yeah.
You want to touch something on the room divider there. They give you a certain look. You look at them. They look at you.
Yeah.
And you're like, I know I shouldn't be doing this. They don't have to say a thing. But just by looking at the look, you know you shouldn't be doing something. And that's where you get disciplined. So I've seen that a lot of people, they know how to trade. They know everything. It's just that they don't have anybody just to sit next to them. Funny enough, when you trade with them, they are profitable. When you just go for lunch, you come back to the trading floor. They make a lot of mistakes. And like, why did you do that? I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know because there was no one to hold you accountable. You understand? So that's why the state of our industry, it is how it is right now. We don't have people that we can say, this is the gentleman that holds me accountable for every mess that I do here.
Yeah.
This is a man I can go to. You understand? So for me, I've seen that people don't need training. They can do that. They can go on YouTube, get information, have a strategy, money management, coaching, and all these kind of things. It's not easy to get it from just watching somebody online. You know, because it's a live market. It teaches you new things every day. So when you have somebody that can hold you accountable for the mistakes that you do, it becomes easy to be disciplined.
Sure.
Yeah. So I think we just need to have leaders in the industry. I was actually thinking about this. Why don't you have a forum? A Forex Forum.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
That's kind of my mind just kind of, because I just remembered now the forum conversation. It's not going out. It's this one. Yeah. That is important, and based off that last conversation we had.
Let's have a forum.
Yeah, no, 100%. There are some things that guys, get into the forum so that people know what you're talking about, so that hear what MJ is gonna say about this, guys. It's really important. It's what's needed, because right now, there's not much regulation in the industry, which is true. Everyone's just doing whatever they want to do. Yes, the regulators, the FSCA, they do try to put out warnings. They do try to. They try. But I think it's the financial sector.
Yeah,
they dealing with a lot. They really are. And I think when it comes to Forex brokers, because Forex has just boomed like that. So when it comes to Forex, or trading rather, let me just say trading right now, there's so much that needs to be done, because right now this online trading thing has changed the game so much from what regulators could regulate. I mean, look now, I can open an account with a broker that's not in South Africa. That's not FSCA regulated, but it's CISEC regulated. It's regulated in the EU. I can do that in South Africa as a South African citizen, but I'm abiding by the rules of that side now. But at some point, the money needs to come to SA. So you can only imagine, regulators are sitting down, they trying to figure out, okay, now they doing business with SA. They need to somehow regulate that, because sometimes this is where you find the scam brokers, whatnot, just a broker popping out of nowhere. It's like, hey, no FSP, no nothing. But they are, and some of them are not scam brokers. Some of them are licensed abroad, just not licensed in SA.
Sure.
And that does not make it a scam broker. Yes, it's licensed under a proper regulatory body. Please, always do your research, guys. And a multi-regulated broker are very key and crucial in the industry, guys. It's probably safe. There's no 100% guarantee, but the safest place to keep your monies. You know, so guys, this thing of like, hey, is it FSP? If it's FSCA regulated, that they have an FSP. Yes, guys, we do understand for people to do business and they say yes, that is preferably what we'd like for them to have. But sometimes you find like Australia, strict regulation.
No child's play there. Most of their brokers will look at their leverage rather.
Yeah,
1:30, 1:50. They won't give you the 1:2,000. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. Yeah, let's create a forum.
Now I hear you.
Let's start a forum and let's make it interesting. Okay, fine. Now, I got this idea from Mabogobok. For those who don't know, since we're international, Mabogobok is our Springbok rugby team. The Boke.
4-time world champion.
Yeah. I know EFF, they have a problem with that. Yeah,
for real?
Yeah, Malema says, Malema says, the Boke, don't tell me it's an apartheid thing. You know, guys, South Africa is interesting.
It's a movie.
So what I saw there, I learned, because, you know, I think I look at life this way. When something happens, I always look at the positive and the negative behind the whole narrative, right? And I was looking at the way people are coming in together. South Africans were literally coming in together, whether you are white, whether you are black, whether you are this, whether you are that, right? They were coming in because they had one goal. Let's support our Springbok team, right? And I was like, this is something good. This is something powerful to see. But we don't have to come together in the name of entertainment. We always ought to come together even when there are problems rising in our country. So I was thinking that if people can gather in parks to watch the rugby and come together and drink together, right? Why can't we come together to solve issues within our nation? Then I had this idea for people that are in our industry. Why don't we create a forum? Because like I said, industry chat can help you to a certain extent. There are a lot of people, because guys, we are here, we are talking. Some of you are affected. You are even ashamed to even write about something on the comment section, how you were scammed, how you understand, because it's painful. Believe you me, there are people that have used their last cash to fund accounts. Somebody told them, fund an account, I'm going to trade it for you. Somebody said, pay for mentorship, I'm going to teach you this, and they don't get return on investment at the end of the day. You know, but people are even scared to go on the comment section. And even if they can go on the comments, what can we do?
Yeah.
Because we are not from the FSCA.
Yeah.
You understand? So I was thinking, for us to wait for FSCA to do something, it can take time.
Yeah.
How many people are going to be affected? How many people are going to be victims? Right? Why don't we propose something to the FSCA, start something legit, involve some lawyers in it, and say, we want to put a regulation that comes from us. It's privatized. We come to you, FSCA, we're saying, give us the licensing behind all of this. It's ours. It's owned by us, and it's regulated by you. Certain brokers, if they are not under this forum, maybe we can say, these brokers, it's a red flag if they are not under our forum. So we do a thorough background research.
Yeah, even as far as the educational courses.
Educational courses.
Must be vetted by a third party.
A third party. So
you must go spend money.
Exactly. So for you to be part of the forum, you must pay and say, I'm paying this license to be licensed by you. And you're like, okay, fine. For your licensing, we are going to also give you a certain cost. So it's a cost within a cost, because we are trying to cost something here. Told you about my rapping skills. So we are like, okay, fine. We hear you. I've got Polos. I don't know why I just thought of, guys, my other cousin's name is Polos. So we've got Polos. He has a school. He's teaching Forex. Who's vetting you now?
Yeah.
You understand? Some people don't even have any background in finance,
Zero.
no education at all, and it doesn't mean they don't know anything.
Yeah.
But to a certain point, come on, guys, we need vetting.
Yeah.
To say, okay, I come in as polos. Yes, I don't have metric, but if you can give me a basic course, because RE exams, they work for banks and insurance companies. For Forex education, really, how many? Okay, the FSC has been saying we are coming for these guys that are offering courses. They've been coming. COVID even left them.
Yeah. I think they don't even know where to start.
Exactly.
Because like it's so easy right now for me to go and start a course. So literally, a lot of guys have have copied the baby pips, they pasted and sold that as their own.
Do you understand what I mean? So some people have background. Someone was saying to me, why do I need to pay this much if I can go to the internet? You are expensive for your content. And I was like, okay, fine. I've got 7 years of university years studying business. That's what you're paying for as well. Because the time that you're going to be having with me, not only giving you something I learned under the tree. I went to school for 7 years. For some people, that's a doctorate.
Yeah.
I've got 2 degrees. So I had to do it because at a certain point, I wanted to give people what I know. And I wanted to utilize this for my own personal self to start businesses and grow within the industry, right? So I'm saying it doesn't mean you need a university degree or you need a metric certificate, but we can actually put a course to say you must pass this course for you to be an accredited course provider.
Yeah.
You understand? For you have to go through all this. If you fail, you can't.
And then there must be a separate list on the internet somewhere that can't be photoshopped.
Exactly. Yeah, because but we'll have a website.
Yeah,
we'll have a website like the FSCA to say punch in this number to see if this person is a regulated course provider.
Yeah. And not to say it be something strict. It doesn't have to be strict on that level. It's just a matter of like just trying to bring order.
Yeah, within
because like I always hear guys, especially a lot of guys who provide services, like someone, even you've said this before. Somebody is asking you, hey, I want to learn how to trade. How next week they're a mentor?
Yeah, we see that a lot, and we get scared.
Yeah,
that this person was just here last week and now they're offering course. I wonder what he's going to tell the people. Because there's no vetting process. If you look at most industries, the licensing behind you laugh. Because there's somebody who came with an idea. I wanted to start a pest control business.
Okay.
I wanted to start it and I was like, what do I need to do? Because every time there's a problem, you must think of a
solution.
Yeah, a solution. So at times I was passing a certain place, I saw a lot of rats.
Yeah.
I was like, how do we combat this? And I thought of a pest control business. So I wanted to get into that. And they're like, okay, you need to be having this certificate. And I'm like, okay, fine. What do I need to have this certificate? You need to do 1, 2, 3. Then you're accredited. Then you're fine. Why can't we have that?
We need that.
We need something like that. And like you said, it doesn't have to be serious. It doesn't have to be like your RE exam level.
Yeah,
you understand? But just something that differentiate you from scammers.
Yeah.
To say this one is our own. We recognize this person. And if there are issues, report this person to us.
Yeah.
Then we will take his license from him.
Yeah.
Then this person will abide to the law, you understand? By the law. Because he knows that if I mess up here and I keep on scamming people, they're going to take away my license. And if I don't have a license and I'm not within the certain forum, it's chai time for me, because people will now think, okay, if I want a mentor, I have to go through the forum to check if this person is licensed within the forum. If I want a broker, I have to check with the forum. If they're not, then they might not be seemingly as legit as they can be.
Yeah.
So let's have this thing. Let's create a proposal to the FSCA. Guys, I'm keen to be the president of the forum.
MJ for president.
Yeah, So let's propose this to the FSCA and say, this is what we have on paper and how do you come in? You understand? Orania? Is it Orania? I think it's Orania. The Afrikaner place in Free State. I think it's in the Free State of
Orania. Isn't Northern Cape?
Is it not? I'm not so sure.
Wait, okay, I don't know
Or
what you're talking about.
I think it's Free State of Vernaching.
Are you referring to the place that's its own country?
Yeah, with its own currency.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know how many black people have a problem with that? They say, why should they do that? They are in our land. They are not in your land because they bought that land. You sold it to them. They created a system. And they are saying, we don't want, not only blacks. If you're not Afrikaner, you're not welcome there. Yeah. You can visit, but you can't stay there. They don't have butler doors. They don't have alarms. They don't have a police station. They don't make any arrests because there's no crime. They created a system within a system, and it's a system that works. It's not like I'm supporting what they do.
Yeah.
But I got to give it to them for creating a system that works for their own. So if we're going to talk about the state of the industry right now, and we really care about the way it is, then let's put certain measures into place.
Yeah.
And let's see how we can protect people from gimmicks that are going out there. Forex Forum. Yeah. They come in hard. They've got funding.
Yeah.
And if we create a forum, I'm telling you, there will be a lot of companies that are going to fund us. And there's a lot that we can do.
Yeah.
With that money that will come within a forum, telling you, we can build schools. With the forum, we can feed a lot of hungry people out there. With the forum, we can fund people that say, I've got a skill, I want to trade. Yeah. With the forum, we can create internet cafes, traders cafes in woods, locations, villages. Can create at least fiber for them with the forum. Because for every organization, there's a funding in place. Create a political party. You have certain connections, you get funding. The IEC gives you money for registering, just for registering and having a certain, well, I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
But you get money. So we are not saying we are creating the forum to just get money. Money is bonus, but we are trying to protect our industry. Because at the end of the day, we're having kids that are looking at us and like, I don't have a future here. Because this guy just wakes up and look at the charts. The next thing is in McDonald's, is having a Big Mac. The next thing is sleeping. The next thing he wakes up. I don't know if I have his future here. You understand? And who's going to protect our children if we cannot do that now? Forex Forum will come in hard if there's a problem within your location. Yeah, they're going to make sure that they solve a solution, a problem for you. Because they said, how many black forums do you know? How many black schools have you seen that are built by black people? How many millionaires did you see at Konka?
I haven't been to Konka yet. So,
okay. Same here, buddy. But I think people spend.
I can say Konka.
But I've seen photos where supercars are just parked outside.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's Forex traders, but I've seen supercars parked outside.
Next.
Yeah, I'm not cool next. Traveling.
Exactly.
So I was thinking, if every business person that has money here, I'm going to put myself there. If we donate $1 million each and we build a private black school, and when I say black, I don't mean we exclude white. No. Everyone is welcome. But what I'm saying is, if we have money to flash, we can have money to grow our own. 1 million each. And we're like, guys, let's forget about this million. We'll get it. Return on investment comes in 15 years later. Yeah. After the university is being established. We won't have what is happening now. Our kids right now, NSFAS didn't pay for November. I was actually listening to the radio when didn't pay. Just thinking, how will you study for exams if you don't have?
And it's exam season.
It's exam season.
Imagine now you got double stress now. Course is chowing you, and you've got nothing to chow there.
And I'm not saying let's be entitled to other people's wealth. But what I'm saying is that money at the end of the day, it runs off. Yeah. And you'll be spending it in a very funny way. And you are forgetting that you got the child you see will have a child, and that child will have a child. And one day he will read about you. Granny the Conquist, who spent money on certain unnecessary things that could have saved me.
Are we as traders not particularly future focused or legacy focused? Let me put it like that, because what you said is so true and profound. Because now yes, we know the lifestyle right now. It's you gotta go to the club, get a table, spend the minimum, order VSOPs, order some exos, have the bottle girls come there, wabona, because mele bakubone and they see you making money and whatnot. And I think that's where people feel like, hey, no. And you know what? It's that thing of, I feel like a man. Yeah, I feel like a man. Yeah, nah, I saw Mang Mang doing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, in the club. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. And then we kind of forget that, hey, look, we're building a legacy here. Maybe it's for some people, it's a legacy they want to leave. Each to their own. That's okay.
Yeah.
But really, when we want to be in a place where we want to impact lives forever, even beyond the grave.
Yeah.
People, we're not focused like that. We're not concerned whether our great-grandchildren are going to be well taken care of. I mean, it's just a thing of now, I'm going to work now. Yes, I know, I've heard people say that, hey, it's my money, I must eat it now. Yeah, you're entitled to that. Like I said, each one to their own. But then again, we got to be a legacy that's got to live on forever.
Yeah.
You know, when we're not here, be like there's a trader that changed the game, that did things differently. Be the trader, do things differently.
Sure.
Be the trader that changed the game, that stepped in. And I know that there's a handful of traders that I can point to and be like, nah, those are the guys that we'll be talking about years from now.
Yeah.
Years from now, and you're one of them. MJ's like, am I there? Yeah, you're definitely definitely one of them.
Sure.
I don't want to call out the rest.
Yeah,
but I definitely know that there's very few handful of people who are positively changing the game.
Yeah,
and in a way, and it's moving smart, in a way that I know that, hey, look, if the industry was to be left to these guys, we're in good hands.
Yeah.
We're in good hands. But currently, right now, if it's not the test account or scammy or fake mentorships, poor signal services.
How long will we lie, though? How long will we lie? If I'm not an Instagram person, I don't have a lot of followers because I'm a private person. But there are a lot of things that touches me. I don't want to lie. The DMs that I read on daily basis, people asking me for food, people asking me to fund for their education, people asking me for this, people asking me for that, and I can tell that some people are genuine.
Yeah,
you could see this person needs help. He's willing to do anything. And I'm like, for how long will we have these DMs and we are not doing anything about it? Somebody will be saying, I need money for this, I need money for that, I need money for this. And at the back of my head, I said, this person doesn't need money. This person needs somebody to hold his hand and he will make it. But how long will we brag?
Yeah.
Brag about this cars we drive, clothes we wear, houses we stay in, just for marketing. It's going to fade away at the end of the day. You don't have a business. That's why I said to you, I've watched many expos where the president will come and see where are the investments here. But I was disappointed that he was not at FMAS because I was expecting him there. To be honest with you, I was expecting him there. But I think for him, it was just, it's just one of those brokers things.
But then again, maybe the brokers did not think that far.
No, they didn't, because there's no one to discipline them within our nation. That's where the forum needs to come in, to say to brokers, there's a certain way we expect you to behave within our nation. You understand? You don't just come in. You need to behave. How do we do that? We can't just keep quiet and say, it is what it is.
It is what it
is. What it is. You know?
Yeah.
But I think, like you said, there are certain individuals that can solve this.
Yeah.
I know they are there.
Yeah.
Well, we meet them on a daily basis. They are there, and let's find a way to fix this.
Yeah.
I think it's fixable.
No, it is. And I've heard people say that it's late.
Yeah.
It's late, but it takes a very crazy person, a very insane person to be like, I know they're saying it's late, but we know a few crazy people around us.
Yeah.
People are like, nah, we're gonna change the game.
Yeah. And you just have to look, it's how you feed this thing. It's how you feed this passion that you have. But when right now it's late at night. I don't want to even tell you the time. But we're doing this. Because somebody has to watch this. Yeah. Somebody has to learn from this. Because we are not just doing this for views.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you understand? So if we
if we did it for did it for views, then all our content from the past 2 weeks would have been about FX Goat. But anyways. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for Hartess, man. Gonna be shooting Hartess 2 weeks from now. A week from now. Yeah, a week from now. Yeah. So yeah, so this hey, wait, no.
It's easy. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Sure. So we okay. Let's start it like this. I've got a suggestion. Let's have meetups, traders meetups, maybe every month.
Nah, you know what? That's not gonna work. And thing is, why I'm saying that is there's egos, too many egos, and it's particularly to the fact of the branding of Forex in the industry.
Yeah.
Yes. The traders that we don't want meeting up there, they will all be there. But unfortunately, the other ones don't want to be associated with guys. I mean, right now, we've been getting so many requests of a particular trader to come onto the platform.
Yeah.
Gee. Yes, I can't. We cannot have him on this platform.
Yeah. But look, who do we need there? We don't remember there. We don't need these celebrities. We don't need these influencers. We need people that are affected. We need to gather data. We don't need somebody to come there with the Gucci and the what's that pipe thing? Hubley.
Yeah.
No, we don't need that. We need people that are affected.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear it from people that are affected. We gather data from there. Then we can create stats from there to say, okay, most people cry about what? Because right now we can only assume. We don't know.
It's an assumption, correct?
You understand?
Yeah.
But if we create meetups every month, no gurus. If you want to attend as a guru, that's on you. But we are saying people that are affected, people that wants to see this industry go forward, move forward. Come, let's gather every month and tell us your cries. We will write it down and we will do something about it. Because assuming is one thing.
Yeah.
You understand? How many people have been scammed? We don't know. We don't have the record. The police station has a record, but if you go there, they probably lost it.
Yeah.
So how can we come in? It doesn't have to be a lot of people. I'm telling you, it can be even online.
Yeah.
Guys, we have gathered here as traders. We've gathered here as victims. We've gathered here as problem solvers. This is the content that we want to move with. We want to hear from you. How has this industry affected you? And we say, okay, 1 million are scammed. 1 million they've paid for services and they didn't get any services for what they paid for.
Yeah.
The other million, maybe this, the other million, maybe that. Then when we have that, then we say, okay, fine. We are going to create a system around this. Because you're going to go to the FSC and they say, okay, what's the problem with people? No, we think they are being scammed a lot.
Yeah.
Where are they being scammed? How are they being scammed? We need that data from the people that are affected. Where have you been scammed? Instagram, YouTube, or what? And we gather that.
Yeah.
When we go to the FSA, we have a bag full of information. We say, fine, we want licensing that has to do with 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Because we don't want to be like people that are waiting for RDPs. The government will come and give me a t-shirt and an RDP. You wait forever. But we want to say, we don't want to be like people that are waiting for Taro. But we're gonna come in as a community and say, guys, how much do you have in your pockets? The whole street, let's take out 100 and every month. By December, we should be building our own pave. We leave this government. We're just gonna tell them, can we apply to have our own thing? Done.
Yeah.
Then we have payment, no pothole. We've sold it. Something. I agree with you when you say it's not gonna work if we bring gurus because of ego. But
It's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not what I'm saying. I mean, we love the gurus.
yeah, but
there's some lovable ones
Yeah.
out there.
yeah.
No, I'm not referring to all of them, but it could work.
I'm telling you, victims more than perpetrators.
Yeah.
Let's have victims on the ground. Because some of these people, look, some of the people that we are pointing fingers at, they are not even aware that there's something wrong they are doing. You understand? It takes a brother at times to go in and say, my brother, you know, there are a lot of people that are complaining about you. Oh, what do they say about me? Tell him, look, people are saying you're doing this. People are saying you're doing that. And why is that? How can we help you? Not to say that we know everything, but I believe we come in as a group, we can fairly get information from different sources and, you know, bring forth a solution to a brother. That way, we are solving something. And you find that he's going to get and say, oh, I was not even aware. People don't want the content that I recorded 5 years ago. Oh, I was not aware. How are you not aware? Because when they send messages, I don't see them. Because I met Konga all the times. They're like, brother, look, this thing is simple. Have time for Konga, but also have time for your clientele. Because they're complaining about 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
But to just point it and say, this person is a scammer, and we do a whole show about it for 30 minutes. For me, okay, fine. You can expose them, but people love that. People love scammers. But how do we help one another? Yeah. That's why even people that go to prison, they don't give up on them. And believe you me, guys, I'm not promoting scammers, but I'm saying at times, these people are doing something and they're not even aware that they're doing something wrong.
I mean, there's a kid right now. He's been on the channel, and I always say this, that, you know, a lot of people find themselves on this channel, then afterwards they get a bit of recognition from the larger community. So I remember when I met this one oak, I told him from Conor Marks is that, dude, you're gonna be a big deal. Get an assistant. Yes, it won't be nice coming out of your pocket, but get an assistant. Because I could foresee what was coming along his way. If that oak had only done what I said at the time, if he had done what I told him, because I knew that, Chief, admin kills us. It kills us so much, especially as traders, because right now we're trying to portray and live that life of time freedom. Let's put it like that. We do anything whenever we want to do it on our own time. And I said, get a person who's going to handle your admin. Very important and crucial work.
Yeah. Now,
I don't know, the person didn't take me seriously. Now, person's been called a scammer. Why? And I don't think it's scamming knowingly. It's just a matter of you can't get to everyone. Because why?
You see what I mean?
You're a big
That's
deal.
Powerful. And he's not even, and he doesn't see anything wrong about it.
Yeah, it's just life has to move on. I'm trying. There's a lot of work, whatnot. But if you have an assistant from Conor Marks, someone who's gonna handle admin, it's like part of the forum. You know, one of the requirements must be, if you're gonna be a mentor must have an admin person there.
Sure.
Because I think admin, if we can solve this admin issue, because this admin issue is actually quite a pain, because a lot of people are slacking on that end. And now when you're slacking with admin, you're going to get called a scammer.
Yeah.
You're going to get called a scammer. Because if you can't get to all your clients and you promise them a service, that line of scamming is so blurred right there. Sure. It's so blurred. So I think, like I've said this before, admin is crucial.
I agree with you 100%.
Admin is so crucial. And the thing is, as Botaki, Askis Botaki, I'm sorry, Botaki. admin yake sharp.
Yeah.
Yake bet.
No, admin is not our thing.
It's not our thing.
Admin is
Yes,
not our
don't
thing.
get me wrong. And with Taki, I know some Takis who know admin down to
Yeah.
the T.
Sure.
Oh, so good with it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying the larger ones who found popularity, who found a bit of fame in the industry, guys, and a person to assist. And guys, and we literally saying, Joe, hey, if you claim to be making 100K a month, getting 5 hour, 6 hour, that goes to somebody who's gonna handle your intake of clients.
Exactly.
Handle that. What's that? If that's your lunch, I think some people get lunch abon
5,000. Yeah, sure.
Get lunch abon. What's that to sacrifice one lunch so you can get an assistant or an admin person? I'm using the word admin on purpose, not an assistant, an admin person. Maybe it's the same thing. I guess almost the same thing, similar thing. But I'm just speaking to admin.
That makes so much sense. So you see what I mean? That there are some things that we are doing as leaders in the industry, and we are not even aware that we are flopping. But it will take somebody to call me and say, MJ, you know what? I think you're flopping here, because a lot of people are complaining about one thing. You know, that's why I enjoy criticism. You know, people think criticism gets to me. I enjoy it because I get to learn. I get to improve, you know. And one thing I know, you cannot please everyone.
That's so
you know?
true.
So there are people that are watching, upcoming traders are watching this, and they're like, okay, fine, I'm getting good at this thing. And we also want them to avoid the mistakes that we've made.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be clogging, like you said, 50K, 100K from the charts, straight from the charts.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm getting good at this thing. I think now people should invest.
Yeah. And not invest by giving you money.
Yeah.
So,
but others don't know that people, you know, you getting money from people is wrong. You see what I mean? So they get money from people. So no, if I can clock 100,000 from my own account, I might as well take it from my auntie. Might as well take it from my neighbor. And you're not even aware that you need to be licensed to do that.
Yeah.
Because I've had people that come to me, they've already started that. And they didn't have anybody to coach them. I'm like, look, what you're doing here is illegal.
Yeah.
All you need to do, look, it's easy. Bring back the money for these people, give it back to them, and do a copy trading system.
Yeah.
Let them copy your trades, let them manage risk on their side, and give them training about how to manage a copy trading system. And they manage risk. If you want to manage their risk, then it's automated, that thing.
A solution.
It's a solution. You understand? But somebody got in with an excitement. They don't know that it's wrong. That's why we need people to educate. That's why you have industry chat, guys. You know. So let's. There are a lot of upcoming. I believe that the next coming society, I have faith in it.
Yeah. 100%.
You see, the people that we have now, not currently, but the people that are watching, they've been started, and some have started. I have hope and I have faith in them, because they've seen that the glitz and the glamour doesn't work. This is a pure profession business. Yeah. I have faith in them. I have so much faith, and I think they're going to do well. Yeah. So, guys, I think Forum is coming soon. I'm gonna cook it.
Yeah, no, maybe there's already something cooking in the kitchen. Who knows?
Who knows? The next thing when you watch it here, you see us with the Ramaphosa and he's giving us something there. Yeah.
No, I think we're gonna wrap it up for today.
Yeah. Guys, we've got a thumbs up from the CEO. Yeah. So but I think we let's try to fix this.
Yeah.
This thing of it's too late. I don't believe it's too late.
Think so?
I don't think it's too late. I don't think it's too late.
You've given me some hope. I've personally been feeling like you know what, it's it is. I've been, but you've given me some hope nyana there. Yeah, good to things can turn around. And I think also a conversation we had earlier on about the guy saying that, no, look, he wants to do this right.
Yeah.
Gave me a little bit of hope as well. I'm like, okay, there's a few good guys. There's a few of us who are good. I mean, depending on what side of the fence is standing on.
Yeah.
You know, some people see this platform as whatever. But yeah.
You know what people need? People just need to see somebody do it without flashing and see that it's doable without flashing.
Yeah.
See that it's doable without material. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Industry Chats Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below. MJ's masterclass is coming soon, guys. Excited.
Are you ready for that?
They're not ready.
Guys, it's going to be a masterclass masterpiece.
Yes.
I'm preparing something powerful for you guys, and it's all for now. For now. It's free. For now. Like you said, check my link in the description there.
All right. No, thank you. Myself, Nqobile Tembane, that's my amazing co-host.
MJ Givens Kgasi. See you next week.
All right. We out. Hey, Papa, it's late. You're sleeping. Are you sleeping? No, you're not. Hey, Hartess.